All right, peace, peace. Alito family, brother Dawa here. One more time, you are live with me on the Yah's Real Hour. All right. Peace to everybody in the chat. Glad to be back. As you can see, I'm wearing a little something. My t-shirts, the t-shirts finally came in. Brother get you a sister, sister get you a brother. Drop the both of you. You see it as is. I didn't even know the shirts was there. I had to call the place. Shirts already had been there. But anyway, as you can see, I got shirts. So you want a shirt? Like I told you a few minutes ago, Brother Tim, your shirt's on the way. Brother Tim Harvey been rocking with me since '09. So Brother Tim Harvey, your shirt's on the way. Those are 1X. That's what I got right now in stock. So if you're interested, the Cash App is in the chat. It's $27. You get $7 for the shipping and handling, and then $20 for the shirts, of course. All right. I talked about what I want to talk about tonight. I talked about this cat before. This Ghazi Cozo. Some of you all may know this guy, may have seen him or heard of him or whatever. But Chairman Omali Yeshiteli of the, I think it's the Uhuru movement, introduced him to the community some years ago. I'll just say the conscious community just so you know what I'm talking about. And I was kind of thrown back because Gazi is an interesting character. And when I say interesting, I'm interested in knowing how in the hell any real straight man wants to be around a Ghazi Cozo. The Black Hammer organization is something I believe that they have now. Now the videos I did a few videos on this guy a couple years ago, some years back. Of course, you know YouTube got rid of him. I may have did some Facebooks too. I'm not sure. I don't know if I did any Facebook videos with this about this dude or not. But anyway, we're gonna take a look into Ghazi Cozo, the guy that claims he's a revolutionary and he's for the liberation of our people. But he done teamed up with the Proud Boys, a mostly white group, with the Western man type of mentality, which is basically white man. Let's just go and put it out there. When you say the Western mentality or the Western male mentality, then you're talking about the pale-faced man. The savage mentality of the West is what they want to preserve. Now, I agree with them fighting against the mandates and this mark of the beast, totally 100%. But I don't know how you hang with no homosexuals. Well, it's interesting if you claim to be a straight male, that is. There's no alliance. I don't give a damn what you say out your mouth. There is no alliance between the straight male and the homosexual male. There's no alliance. We're totally different. That's just what it is. One wants something else. One wants one thing and the other wants something else. And we don't have really too much in common but the fact that we're men and we have the same genitals and things of that nature. But I don't see homosexuals liberating a people. I don't see nowhere in history where the homosexuals of the land liberated the people. Never have I seen that. I don't think it's going to be in this particular dispensation either, when the history books have been closed on what we're living right now, or when they've been written and closed and reopened again. I'm pretty sure you won't see that homosexuals liberated the United States or the world or our people or anybody else for that matter. Usually when homosexuals rise and they start spreading all over the damn place and their logic becomes the male chauvinistic, we don't really give a damn about women too much, to all the way to we really don't want no women around. Usually that's the thought process of pale-faced homosexuals. And this is where we are headed. As a matter of fact, we're not headed there. We already there. Every time that type of stuff becomes the main focus of your government, then your government is on its way to collapsing. Just look at the history of Rome. That's how Rome fell. It was a whole lot of knob polishing going on between the men. A whole lot of man grooming, male hugging, kissing, touching, fondling, male bonding, bromances, romance, all that nonsense was going on in the societies of the pale-faced male that were destroyed in the past. Greek, Rome, Greco-Roman antics, romantics. These boys have been trying their best, the pale faces, to control the world ever since. Ever since they've been in existence and could talk and walk, they've been trying their best to control and conquer the entire world and all the people and creatures on the damn globe. On the world, they walk and fly and swim and jump and talk and leap, and they're trying to control every aspect of all of what we do. I'm just reading a little bit of the comments. Peace to everybody in the chat. And let's get into, let me see, where I want to go first. Who are the Proud Boys? Let me share some screens with y'all. All right. Let me turn this here on. Now, here's a video of the Proud Boys. Now, they start off in this little huddle here. And I guess they getting ready to jump this dude in right on camera, which is really kind of corny the way they do it, but whatever. Jumping him in and become a Proud Boy. I'm gonna play a little bit of the video. Hopefully they don't hit me with no copyright strike and all that nonsense. Let's look and see what this is about.
This is part of what it takes to become a member of a group that calls itself Proud Boys. Getting punched by a group of guys while naming breakfast cereals to join the self-professed Western chauvinist multiracial fraternal organization started in the U.S. last year. Journalist Will Sommer has been monitoring the group from
1, 2, 3, go.
I know damn well he didn't just say, or she didn't just say, that they punch each other. They punching this dude in the arm and in the chest and whatever. As he names cereal, different boxes of cereal. Let me play that again just to make sure I heard that right. I know goddamn well. I didn't hear that. Did y'all hear that? Then wait. Before I play. Before I play this again, I want to ask y'all in the chat: Did she say while they was punching this clown that they was naming off cereal? Did they really say? Oh my goodness! Black Dust heard the same damn thing. I'll be damned. Let's hear it again, then. How about that? I'll be damned. Wait, this about it. What in the mother is going on her?
This is part of what it takes to become a member of a group that calls itself Proud Boys.
Lucky Charms.
Punched by a group of guys while naming breakfast cereals to join the self-professed Western chauvinist multiracial fraternal organization started in the U.S. last year. Journalist Will Summer has been monitoring the group for months.
They say it's about providing men with, fraternity and bonding and that sort of thing. But sort of in practice, a lot of things they do include
Look
sort
at
of getting
this
in brawls with
blockhead
left-wing
reject
protesters.
In Halifax on Saturday, 5 members of the Proud Boys, also members of the Canadian Armed Forces, disrupted an Indigenous protest on Canada Day.
I know damn well they're probably gonna say keep it with the copyright strike with this video. I'm gonna have me some fun in the video. I'm gonna give a damn.
The men were suspended and the military apologized for their behavior. The Proud Boys Canadian founder, Gavin McInnes,
This the
launched
founder
a
right here
petition against
from
that
Canada.
decision. He says the men heard about an anti-Canada Day protest and simply showed up to question it.
And then they politely walk off. That's it. And now these guys are going to lose their livelihoods because that's somehow racist.
McInnes denies his group is racist and likens it to the Knights of Columbus and the
Right,
Shriners.
Nazi
McInnes
boy
himself is a
wannabe.
well-known
These white
provocative
boys
right-wing
today,
commentator. He's been called out as
they're not
anti-Semitic,
built
and he's posted
like the
a
white
video
boys
listing 10
of old.
things he hates about Jews. Maxime Fissette is a former white supremacist now working for Montreal's anti-radicalization center. He calls the Proud Boys a fringe group without a clear purpose.
Every time they do something, slightly stupid or even blatantly racist, they don't always do it for a bigger purpose. Sometimes it's just to bother people and, to make the media speak about them.
But some observers say there's something more sinister behind the group than its frat boy antics.
Rhetoric against multiculturalism, against immigration, against big government, and against globalization as well. And so you see them, attempting to defend what they define as Western civilization, which is really, as they see it, through a white, not so much Christian, I think, in this group, but a white male perspective.
Bingo.
She says the group
Like
is
I
part
said
of a
earlier,
wider movement
white male
emboldened by the rise
perspective
of the
is
extreme
what
right
they're
in
about.
the U.S. Alison Northcott, CBC News, Montreal.
A white
Attention,
male
the United States
perspective.
Federal Reserve is having a meeting on December 16th, and a decision is going to be coming out.
The woman said, a white male perspective. Confirmation of what I just said. From a pale-faced male, what is that perspective when it comes down to white pale-faced males in this particular land dealing with our people? What's the history on that? It's always been that the pale-faced man has wanted to conquer and be in charge. And ever since they found a way to conquer us, they've never let go. They've never stopped. So white male thought process in the future is not going to change. They're still not going to want to be around, or still not going to want to allow us to be around just us and to control our own environment. They've always been wanting to be in charge. That is the white male thought process. He wants to be a dominant homosexual while not being a homosexual and not being the top homosexual, which is impossible. And let me say it again. He wants to dominate homosexuality while not being the dominant homosexual. He wants to be able to make it look as if we, our people, the brothers of today, we are the true homosexuals. So you don't want multiculturalism, so they say, the Proud Boys. White boys and white folks, they claim they don't, they talk about this multiculturalism thing. But when you join yourself into the multicultural thought process of pale faces, you will not be in control of what you do. You can present what you do, but they're going to find a way to tweak it, change it. You know how white folks do when they come and find us. They take your gifts and they want to tweak them and twist them and change them and turn them and fit them into that little mold. And once they do that, then they don't even need your ass no more. They just keep on remaking your ass. They clone your ass, put another one out, leave the other one somewhere else or dead. This is pale faces don't come around us for really just to be inclusive with us. They want to be they're very intrusive, not inclusive. Intrusive is what pale faces are. They want to intrude in what the hell we doing. Now, the Proud Boys claim they're not homosexuals, but come on, man. White boys punching each other in the arms and shit, in the back and the shoulders and shit, little soft ass punches like your little brother shows once said, soft ass punches in the arms and shit, in the chest and in your back and shit. These goofy, weak ass white boys. You think ain't no soft homos, no knob polishers among them, please? White boys like to give each other wedges and stick their damn hands on each other's drawers and pull your drawers all up and try to pull them all up the crack of your anus, and they hit each other in the nuts doing nut checks. And pale-faced dudes have always been clowns. How they run and control the world? Through complete savagery and our total acceptance of such shit. Because we could change it if we really wanted to. With a foot off in that ass for real. But anyway, let's get off into let me go here. Where was I at? Let's go to let's talk a little bit about Ghazi Cozo. Let's bring up Gazi. Show you the guy had, in the thumbnail of the video. Let's go. Let me show y'all this screen here right quick. Let me see. I might do some audio here. Where is it? That's what I want to share. All right, family. So you see here, this is the Black Hammer organization. This is Ghazi Cozo's organization. Yeah. Let's take a look at it, shall we? Okay. You have who we are. You have the ability to join. You have Hammer City, whatever that is. COVID-19 information, education, donate, shop, march on the DC, on the CDC. I'm sorry, BHO bail fund. All right, that's what they got going on. Wait a minute, let me go back. I want to click on the something here. Okay, family, you see Black Hammer forms coalition with the Proud Boys. All of your questions answered. Now, just look at this cat. Look at this picture of these clowns. The pale face is a goddamn clown. Look at this clown. And then this dude over here, Gazi, both of them is clown. Look at this clown. I don't see, this don't look, like nothing that's intimidating to me. Ain't no revolutionary, I see in this here. Anyway, let me go here and pull it up. Wait a minute. No, I got the wrong thing. All right, let me pull this up a little bit. Okay. Now. Okay, here we go. Now, I guess I can say I don't see nothing revolutionary about this person because I know this person. You can't really tell by looking at this. It's don't really tell you. You just can't really tell this they don't have a revolutionary heart or mindset by looking at this little portion of a face under a mask. But due to the fact that I know who it is, I'm saying that. But this clown over here, for real. I mean, really. I mean, this the leader of the Proud Boys. Some Canadian pale-faced white boy that feels like pale-faced males in America, or all over the world, I guess. Matter of fact, in America, let's just concentrate on America, are being dealt a bad hand right now. Yeah, not being looked at properly, and they want to continue on with the white man's thought process. And they speak about what is that? toxic masculinity. They talk about toxic masculinity and how that was a term that came out on, and they don't agree with that term, and they say the male is being attacked. Masculinity is being attacked, yet they punching each other in the arms and in the shoulders and back, and while they recite cereals from goddamn Kellogg's, and what the you just getting punched in the arm. You saying Raisin Bran, Rice Krispies, got Lucky Charms. What the fuck? I don't get it. What the fuck? What kind of madness is that? If this is who we got to fight now, we need to go and put our foot off in their ass right now. All they got is some damn guns, and when the bullets gonna run out eventually, if these are their leaders, when you got people, grown ass men, getting punched in the arm and reciting cereal, I don't get it. What in the Sugar Smacks is really fucking going on here? What in the Fruit Loops is happening here? Like, what the what the fuck kind of Fruity Pebbles is these motherfuckers eating every AM? Like, cause this shit is beyond. Look at this clown. But then again, looks can be deceiving. He could be a mastermind as far as warfare goes, because I believe this clown was in the military, if I'm not mistaken. So he could be just a look, just fronting, But anyway. These folks have paired up, so let's look and read into what they're talking about. Let's take a look at it. All right, Black Hammer. This is Black Hammer. I don't know how you could. I guess this is Hammer. This is the Black Hammer. No, this is Gavin clowning his ass. Whatever. Anyway, this is the Black Hammer here. Ghazi Cozo, I guess. Black Hammer or the organization of his. Black Hammer and Proud Boys form coalition to defeat Falsey Mandate and the left. What the hell is the left? I want to ask my people, what the hell is the left? If the left ain't nothing but a group of pale faces or a group of, it may be multicultural. Most of these groups are multicultural because white folks can't just come out and be just racist no more. They don't want to do that. They're scared. They don't want to just form all white group because they bitches, punks. If I was them, I'd just go on and do it like that. They're not forming groups like that no more. They got the multicultural groups. So the left, you're not going to, it ain't all white, but they have they have a thought process that leads to white supremacy. The left does. The right does too. The conservatives do. The damn liberals do too. The far left and the far right, all them different damn groups are basically ran and controlled by pale faces. Under different little ideology, they may have some differences here and there, but they all lead to where the pale-faced male and female is in charge of everybody else. Period. All of them lead there. And how the hell you call yourself revolutionary and you trying to get with white folks that believe in a Western thought process, but you claim you African. You claim you from the Eastern thought process. You finna link up. How the hell does this happen? Only in America. Only at the end of the pale face existence or the pale face rule in the world will you find such nonsense. They want to destroy the left's mandate. Dr. Falsey. One group of cracklings called the left fighting another group of cracklings called the right. With its fruit sprinkled in Negroes, Koreans, other Chinese, other Asian groups, a few Mexicans, some real true Mexicans, and then a few of them goddamn light bright Hispanics, Hispanos, they mix up every damn thing. But anyway, the thought process is mainly pale faces is in control. And that's just what it be. So anyway, let's read a little bit of it. Let's read a little bit of it. I keep going to that all the time. Let's read a little bit of this here. Land back hammers and supporters. Okay. As of Monday, December 13th, the Black Hammer organization officially announced its coalition with the Proud Boys. Can y'all hear me when I'm reading? I hope you can. I'm making the screen bigger. I'm hoping y'all can still hear me. Okay, yeah, there we go. I can see myself now. I know you can hear me. Land back hammers and supporters. As of Monday, December 13th, the Black Hammer organization officially announced its coalition with the Proud Boys against Fauci's mandate in the left. BLM and Antifa goons immediately took to Twitter to decry our organization and our work feeding the homeless from Atlanta to Chicago to Los Angeles to Nairobi in Kenya. Now, why the hell would Black Lives Matter, which is another organization full of sexual degenerates, why would they be us? These people, ain't no honor among thieves, I'm guessing. That's what the book said, the so-called Bible. No honor among thieves. All these folks is thieves, as far as I'm concerned. They don't want to deal with the facts of who own the real land. They want to occupy on the land without having to give just due to those who really occupied this land before, and those who they took the land from, those who they commandeered the land from. They don't want to deal with that. So if you ain't coming with trying to give us back the land back to the owners of the land without pale faces being in charge, I consider you an enemy. So what? Even though you're already an enemy because you're homosexual. This goes out to Mr. Black Hammer and the Hammerites of the Black Hammer organization. You're already an enemy because you're gay. You want to pop men in the booty. I'm a straight man, and I'm the type of man you want to get. And once you get that type of man, then he gay too. He ain't no more straight. It's just a homo. That's the way that it goes. And this is what they want to do. Homosexuals, they want to infiltrate and control men that are straight. Anyway, BLM Antifa goons immediately took to Twitter to decry our organization. They feed the poor. They feed the homeless, they say, from Atlanta to Chicago to LA to Nairobi and in Kenya. But they also, if Ghazi Cozo was around and any other, it's going to be some more homos around as well. And they ain't just feeding folks. I'm pretty sure of that. It's some relationship dealings. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna want some of that, or they definitely, I'm pretty sure, not gonna say no to it. Put it like that. If it's offered. Back in January, it was the Black Hammer who declared war against Antifa terrorists who were burning down Black and brown communities. All right now. Read a little bit more of this stuff here. Read a little bit more. Okay, here we go. All right. Now, less than a year, we are blessed to be building bridges between working class and poor people of color and working class and white people. To stand up for our constitutional rights. Now, how in the hell do white people have the same rights as us? If you're really a revolutionary and you a brother, and you know history about how the pale-faced man took the land, how in the hell can you work with white folk? How do you, talking about our constitutional rights, whites don't have any goddamn constitutional rights here in this land. Technically, this ain't their land. They have constitutional rights where the hell they come from. They can go back to Germany, Italy, Switzerland, Sweden. They can go back to those damn places and other places where white folks come from. Norway, Ireland, Iceland. Go back to those places is what they could do. But there's no constitutional rights that we're supposed to be having to share with no goddamn pale faces. See, I have to check these so-called revolutionaries. Ghazi Cozo is a non-partisan clown, as far as I'm concerned. That needs to go somewhere and sit down for as fast as possible. And don't get up. Sit, just stay down. Nah, let me read a little bit more. If there was any doubt that Black Hammer is a vanguard against Big Pharma and the fascist left-wing regime, we have closed, and regimes is white folks anyway. That word regime, fascist, all that's cracker. Left-wing reams, that's all crazy. That's all cracker thought. We have closed out the year brushing these doubts to the roadside. Commander-in-Chief Ghazi Cozo first hinted at the coalition in an interview this past Tuesday with Gavin McGinnis. That's the leader of the Proud Boys I showed you earlier, the white boy. During the interview, Gazi and Gavin reminisced how the Proud Boys, funded by Gavin, had originally found each other in the YouTube comments of Gazi's videos. The two have since come full circle, uniting after nearly a decade in a wake of Black Hammer's protests in front of the CDC headquarters, speaking out against Big Pharma and the Democratic establishment who dances willfully at the end of their puppet strings. Now, y'all can go back and read, you can go and look at the article and read the article, the rest of it yourself. I just wanted to read a little bit of it. And see, let me go back and see what else is up here. Yeah, anyway, let's go back to the pic. This is the picture. Black Hammer. Okay, let me go down. Yeah, okay. So this is what they fight. Black Hammer and the Proud Boys form a coalition to defeat Falsey Mandate and the left. How the hell are you going to defeat whites? Because this is Falsey's pale face, and those who bringing down this shot upon the people is pale faces. So how are you going to defeat pale faces with pale faces? Unless, all pale faces are getting ready to exterminate and eliminate themselves. I mean, I don't see what's the purpose of trying to fight with a pale face for at this time, other than them fighting to annihilate themselves, because I don't think that there's no more place for pale faces on the planet. They've been lying for so long, at least here in America. These pale faces in America have been lying ever since lying and opening up their mouth and talking and having the ability to tell the truth was possible. They've been using the opportunity to open their mouth and tell lies. And they form these lies, and every year they reinforce these lies. Through holidays, they line every year about how white folks haven't come out and changed it. Why ain't white folks mad about Santa Claus? Why ain't the Proud Boys and all these pale faces fighting against the lies of pale faces? They don't want to stop lying. How the hell can there be a coalition between any of us, whether we straight up homo, with pale faces? They don't want to quit lying. They're lying right now to children about a goddamn Santa Claus. Pale-faced men getting ready to dress up and go in the malls and go in the stores and sit in these chairs with all this glittered up, decorations for Satan Claus. And they're going to have little children sitting on their lap like every damn year. White folks ain't fighting the lies that white folks been telling forever. And these are the things that they've been using to destroy our mentality and brain in the first damn place. These are the things that they've been using to keep us from who we really are. Their holidays. Every year we reinforcing their goddamn lies to our children, and we're allowing them, we're allowing them to reinforce the lies too. We lying and we're allowing the pale faces to keep on goddamn lying to our children. How can there be a coalition of for any serious-minded people talking about getting freedom? How can there be a goddamn coalition between us and the pale face at this point in time talking about getting free? Please explain that to me. Make it make sense. White folks are not fighting against the lies that they have been telling to control the world. They're not fighting against those lies. They're not serious about no liberation. White folks want to continue to have white folks being in charge. That's what they want. They want a monopoly on the entire universe. And they've been working on that diligently ever since the beginning of ages, the beginning of time, the beginning of their time. They've been working on controlling everything in their environment and going to other environments to control those other things or in other people. How can there be an alliance between us, the real true revolutionaries, and these goddamn pale faces? Please explain to me. See, would nobody even think no madness like that but a punk, a sissy, a non-polished, because white boys love non-polishing brothers. You see, they haven't embraced no real true revolutionaries. You know that they have not stepped up to no real true revolutionary. No real brothers. No, of course they wouldn't do that. They go get a sissy, a man that bent over, boy that like to throw his hand up in there and, a broke wrist mother, a bent wrist mother. That's who they like to go get. Pale-faced men love those type of brothers because it makes them feel good about, punching each other in the arm and shit, and, in a circle, and, while they recite cereal, Lucky Charms and Fruity Pebbles and shit, It makes them feel good about being clowns behind closed doors and in venues that they're not going to really be judged in. You see, pale faces, they don't want to be judged. They don't want no light shined on them, on their, how would I say, on their wickedness. They don't want that. See, if you shine light on them, they want you to laugh, or they want you to be sympathetic to them, or they want you to understand, or they want you to get over something, shit like that. When you're dealing with pale faces. See, every time I come on now, I got this -9, this homosexual man that walks around with a dress on and still has a penis and testicles, and I think he got some fake titties. See, Gazi ain't with as far as him, but they're in the same boat, and he's a different type of gump, homosexual sissy, one that will never liberate our people. Matter of fact, he don't even like our people. he don't even like our people. This -9 call itself Monica Loves 9,000. Yeah, -9 is what I call the clown. He in here running his mouth, or excuse me, typing, because he ain't gonna be saying nothing tonight. Nothing that we're gonna hear, but he can type all. I don't mind the gump typing. But again, revolutionary and homosexuals, I just don't see how there's any connection between the two. Check this out. As a matter of fact, let's look at this. Let me share my screen. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you before this here guy came on the scene. This Black Hammer, this wannabe. Some of y'all may not have seen him before years ago. See, a lot of these big time YouTube stars, big time YouTube personalities, a lot of them brothers, or I'll say this, some of them have a past on YouTube that isn't too becoming, that isn't too manly at all. Kevin Samuels will be one, and Ghazi Cozo. Well, Ghazi Cozo, he's a confessed homo. So Kevin Samuels did some homo stuff, say some homo things, blah, blah, blah. He don't come out as a straight homo. Straight homo, that's kind of strange to say, right? But Gazi, on the other hand, he's a knob polisher for real. He's serious about knob polishing. So yeah, he comes off, as as a gum, straight up. So but on YouTube, he like I said, he had some interesting videos. You see, YouTube is ran by these damn sodomites. Straight up. YouTube is ran by sodomites. Homosexuals, lesbians, transgenders. The sodomites of the world, the rainbow flaggettes, flagger and flaggettes of the world. That's who runs YouTube. So they push personalities to get many views, some hundreds of thousands, some a million and more, and subscribers and supporters. When they have a homosexual thought process and they're gay, you know what I'm saying, that they push them to the forefront. And Ghazi Cozo is no exception. He's definitely one of those who's been pushed to the forefront to show his homosexuality, to put that out there and to try to show that you can be tough and still be a non-polisher, still be a man that lays in the bed with men. I don't think so. Anyway, let's look at this individual before they got to where they are now. And I want to ask you, once we take these few looks, if you think this truly is a revolution, there's somebody that could really do something to liberate us in a physical sense. Just because he can shoot a gun, so what? White men been shooting guns since they created guns. But all their societies, whether it was guns, arrows, rocks, knives, sticks or whatever they was using to fight up and kill up and stab up and eliminate each other, they've always been punks. Always been able to fight too. They always been punks though. So all the societies have always been destroyed because they were punks. And that's the main reason the pale-faced man society crumbles. It's because he is a sodomite. He hates himself. Let's take a look at it. I'm gonna share the screen with y'all. Like I said, they might get rid of this video because they might say copyright infringement and all that old crap. They're always talking that shit. Which one I want to go to here? Okay, I'll share my screen. Excuse me, family. Let me get to this. Now, a lot of y'all may not have known this. You may not even know Gazi. Some of y'all, this may be your first time being introduced to this guy. But like I said, he came on the scene through Chairman Omali Yeshiteli of the Uhuru movement years back. He's the one who brought Ghazi Cozo to us. As far as I know, I could be wrong. But if I am, please correct me. But before he was Ghazi Cozo, he was the name you see right here on the screen. He was Smile Tone. Now, Smile Tone don't sound nothing like Black Hammer. How the hell you go from a Smile Tone to a Black Hammer? A smile tone to a Black Hammer? I don't know. I guess it can be done. Maybe somewhere in the world, but I don't see it happening in this case. But anyway, let's just look at the video. Let's take a good look.
Hey y'all, it's me, Smile Tone, and today we're gonna talk about Steve Jobs, and I'm gonna tell you why I hate him. Reason number one is he's a modern day Wizard of Oz. Okay, he promises you guys to get all the answers and all the best technology, but behind all that smoke and mirrors, he's nothing but an idiot selling to idiots. He comes on the stage, right, with his white lost jeans and his black turtleneck. He goes, you guys, guess what? This is video chat for the iPhone. Yeah. And where I got this idea from is, as a child, I used to watch Star Trek and Star Wars, and that's where this came from. Steve Jobs, you weren't watching Star
Oh, my. What? This character is now a revolutionary that calls himself Black Hammer. Oh, wait a minute. When was this? Let me blow this up so I can see when this was. This was July the 5th, 2010. You see here? July the 5th, 2010. AndroidHeadlines.com. So you see, this guy ain't just, he just ain't no any and everybody. I mean, he just ain't no, rinky-dink cat. They was pushing him to be something. Took him back here, let him do a little talk, Android, you know what I'm saying? Speaking out against Steve Jobs and all this and that, you know what I'm saying? Taking on the big Steve Jobs, big tech guy, he's speaking out against him. He's fighting the man and shit. So I guess that's what he's supposed to be doing. Right? Yeah, my sister said, Malik Aja once said, scary. Yeah, man. But he calling this up. Now, again, this guy has linked up with the Proud Boy. Didn't the Proud Boy see this goddamn video? See, that's why I say you can't trust pale faces. It's got to be some sodomites among them, even though the Proud Boys claim that they're heterosexual males. But see, then again, you have to really pay attention to white folks and how they talk. Because they be talking pretty forked tongues sometimes. They might say one thing and mean 4 or 5 other goddamn things. So to them, being heterosexual today, it could be, you could be a heterosexual non-polisher. You could be heterosexual that kiss men. I guess you could be heterosexual and still you sleep with a man 4 or 5 times, I don't know, and you still a straight man. You ain't gay yet. Or because you ain't, matter of fact, in prison, which is the pale face, he runs that. In prison, it's if you getting popped, then you gay. But if you're doing the popping, you're not. This is thought process. Western thought process. Masculine thought process or male thought process from the pale face male. That's what they say in prison. You can be a top, and because you a top, you ain't gay. You the one that's driving the penis into the man's anus. You not the gay one. The one that's receiving the anus is gay. This is pale face thought process. And they done linked up with this guy. Interesting, right? Let me share another one with y'all, family. This one was really funny to me. I saw this one years ago. I never seen that Steve Jobs video until today. Until I decided to do my little research, not too much, on this coalition between the Proud Boys and Black Hammer. I hadn't seen that before. But I'm going to share this video. I'm going to share another one with y'all. One I had seen initially. Yeah, it's kind of interesting to me. I want you brothers to see, let me know would you brothers follow this kind of revolutionary here. Yeah, this guy is really that guy. Not just for. Now, first of all, just take a look at that. I want y'all just to look at that. This is the Black Hammer right here. I have a YouTube presence. Brother Tim Harvey, let me know he's been watching me since 09. I started in 07 in Chicago, 06, 07. I have a YouTube presence that goes back to 06, 07, 07, something like that. You ain't gonna find no compromising videos of me. And you damn sure ain't gonna find no videos like this of me trying to be something for the pale-faced man. You won't find me laying down my principles. Laying down. You won't find me laying down my principles to be laid down by the pale man. You won't find that. You won't find me laying down my principles to go on videos like this to please pale faces so that I later on can be a big YouTube sensation in whatever arena you send me to. You won't find those types of compromising situations with Brother Dawa, because I didn't get into this for money, fame, and fortune, or any of that. But you have to question these guys' loyalty when you see videos like this. Like, damn, this is how you started off. So what the hell was going on with you? So who the hell are you really? Now, let's take a look at this here.
When did we introduce him?
Say, we're the Wing Girls and this is Smile Talk.
Okay.
Let's start over.
Okay. Hey guys, what's up? Okay. Hey guys, what's up? We're the Wing Girls, as you know, and we've got a special guest today. It's Smile Talk.
Hey
Isn't he cute? And today we're going to do this tag that's been sweeping across YouTube like a tornado or some kind of natural disaster. What's it called, Smile Talk?
The common white girl tag.
Yeah. Smile Talk.
I saw this on Gregory Gordon's channel because.
Dang.
Hey, brother.
Biggest fan. Hey, girl.
This flamboyant,
And so I thought
flame
this was fun
boy,
for us to do,
flamer,
so let's get this party started.
goddamn,
Okay.
non-polishing, disgusting
Favorite Starbucks
creature.
Well, for me, it depends.
Sitting
But
here in
currently,
between
my
two
favorite
bobblehead,
Starbucks drink is a
crackling
grande
back
iced soy latte
cave
with extra
bitches.
ice and 1
And
cup
but now
non-fat
he's
for
Black
me.
Hammer, and I'm supposed to respect your monkey ass.
I didn't know that the syrup had fat in it.
I think I messed up.
Next question. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning?
We're supposed to respect this as a black revolutionary today? Man. Man, you know, boy, I tell you, it looked like it's the end of time. But I tell you, end of somebody's time. It may be the end of my time. It may be the end of all our damn time. I don't know, but whatever time is ended, I'm laughing, goddamn it, till it all the way ends. Whether it's my life that ends first or the world, whatever the hell. I mean, you got to laugh at this, man. You can't make it up. This is his beginning on YouTube before it became a sensation. See, Kevin Samuels has a beginning on YouTube, but I haven't found what I saw before with Kevin Samuels. There was a video of Kevin Samuels telling black men, or men in general, too, when they wash their testicles and wash that area down there, their private area, testicles, your butt and all that stuff. When you wash your butt, take your fingers and get the soap in your finger, and then take this finger up right here to this first digit and stick it up. No, up to the half of the first digit, right there where the fingernail start at, and put it up in your butt and with some soap on it. This is Kevin Samuels. I hope somebody can find that video, because that's how he started off too. See, some of these guys, as I said earlier, some of them, they've been put out here by the YouTube higher ups, the YouTube staff, the Jewish homo sodomite, transgender, transhumanistic devils have already contacted certain folks, and they put them on. They give them a trial, start them off, doing some little goofy stuff, seeing if you down with the system. Then they let you fly, right? Like a Will Smith, he did a 6 degrees of separation. Then he did a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, goofed off for years, but he was a straight homo in 6 degrees of separation. Then he bounced to being a semi-homo, flamboyant, girly type player, whatever you want to say, in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Now he's concussion, and he's I Robot and I Am Legend, and all that type of stuff. But he had a past. See, and there's a connection between television stars and so-called YouTube stars, because they know television was going to fade out, because there was an issue. Well, the programming was going to kind of fade out in a certain way. They knew this because they had an argument some years ago. I think it was late 90s, early 2000s or something, with the Writers Guild, is what they call it, or something. They had an argument or disagreement or dispute with some of the actors and actresses who wanted to be paid more. Those sodomites, because that's what they are. Those inverted creatures, You think it's a man when it's a woman. You think it's a woman when it's a man. Hollywood is made of that. But those creatures, they got into an argument. They wanted more money. And the Writers Guild and the people that pay them said, we're not giving you more money. So then they walked off the job. That's when Knots Landing, and there used to be time when Knots Landing, Dallas, and them shows was big on TV. We watched them at nighttime soap operas with white folks. It was big time. We watched it kind of stuff. Knots Landing. There was so many white damn shows on. White folks was, of course, in control basically of the TV. They are today too, but there was a whole lot more shows on with certain faces that you saw all the time. And they said, we're not going to pay y'all all this money. So then they came in with the real world, the reality shows, and start introducing those and having people in the house together to see how they got along. And they see how that works. And went on and on and on and on and on and on. And now you see a whole lot of people you don't know on screen, but it's through social media and not through television production, so to speak. It's something you can get on the computer. It ain't all on the TV like that. You don't see the mainstream actors like you used to see all the time. Now, you go to the movies. Movies ain't like they used to be. When you're watching a movie, a lot of times, when you're going on, like your Fire Stick out, and you get a plethora of movies on there. Hulu and Netflix, and they got so many different ones, Prime, and all these different videos. But a lot of the people, the actors and actresses on there, are not well known. They're not well known. They're trying to and I'm noticing now though that some of them are getting more roles in more of those movies now. So they're beginning to have their stars even in that particular group that ain't getting paid as much as the other stars were getting paid before they decided to dismantle Hollywood as it was in the beginning. Anyway, let's go to a little bit more of this here video. Yeah.
Oh my god. I know I'm a boy. People are like, oh, boys like really short or whatever. It takes me 2 hours, okay? What? You might be kidding with the camera, but gotta keep pushing and pushing.
How many selfies do you take on a daily basis? Daily. Like daily? 0. I don't take selfies. Because I never the angle.
He's so bad. It's all about lighting though. What? Lighting too. In Walgreens, I don't say. I'm like, right by the stomach medication. And gas.
Okay, see, it's already, I'm already passing it up.
Yeah. I'll just go wait for it again. I'll let it wait.
This one, I don't know. This is coming out of left field. Are you racist? Why do they even have that?
I like how they go from like Starbucks to Instagram to
What's your
racism.
favorite drink? Are you racist? Why are they going there? No, of course not. Disgusting. What about you?
I'm racist against the haters.
Oh! Hey, haterism a race?
Wow.
Now it is.
Oh, okay. You take a lot of pictures of your food before you eat it. Is it you?
You do? No.
Right. Black dust. Right.
How often do you do your nails?
There hasn't
Right.
been a sale for a while at this place I usually go to, so I only go like when we have sales.
Like a nail sale?
Yeah. You go
How
in
much
there.
cheaper can you get than $10?
Where you go for $10? You got the wrong place, baby.
Oh, I go to all cheap places. Don't
That's our
yeah.
place.
Yeah.
Send me that list. Do they got a little massage chair?
Oh, yes, of
Oh,
course.
I'm there for the massage chair.
How much do you get? What's your for what?
You give me an and petty?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're good.
What's the sale?
The sale's 25.
That's
not
Did you get
bad.
a callus remover?
They got
That's $5 extra.
I'm
Yeah,
not-
and it hurts. It's like painful.
Yeah, it does.
No, if they ask for anything, like you know how they're trying to add on.
Yeah,
Like no. I hate it.
I hate no.
I hate no.
Oh my God, it's gonna be $50.
I remember when I got my nails done, they're like, oh, you boyfriend? I'm like, no. Oh, you did this for boyfriend. Okay.
I do it when my nails get trashed.
Me too.
I wait till the tragedy hits, and I look down, and I see bloody stumps, and I'm like, I gotta go to the nail place. And you're the same way, right?
Yeah, I wait until I'm at the point where I can't wear flip-flops, and I want to remove my toes, and then I get my nails done.
So, by the way, common white girl right in the middle. Okay, guys, comment below who is the most common white girl out of the 3 of us.
Listen, you said.
Comment below. And click right here to click on Smile Toes channel.
Check it out.
Yes.
Yes. Mushy Monday, Wacky Wednesday, Friday,
Yeah,
Friday.
it's cute boyfriend, so definitely click here.
Yes. Oh, yeah, they're so cute.
They're 23, yay!
And also, comment below what other tags you guys want us to do. If there is a poor
Yeah,
white trash tag, let us know.
There's a sloppy Jewish girl tag. We're on it.
We will win this one. Taking it down.
I like how I turned it into a contest for some reason.
All right, love you. Bye.
I hope I can get that where it don't come back on no more. I did something up here and I lost where I was at. Hopefully it won't come, nothing will come back on now since it's off. Hopefully. Can y'all still hear me? Can you still hear me, fam? Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you can still hear, if you can still hear me. The hilarity of all this. Okay, could y'all hear me, family? Let me know something now. Okay, I see a one. Okay, great. Anyway, he is teaming up with the Proud Boys. Did this end of the world stuff, end of the pale faced man, the end of the age of Aquarius, man, the stuff that's being revealed, the relationships that's being created. God damn, I tell you, man, creation, the ancestral realm, the spirit realm is full of comedy. I'm talking full of personality, full of humor. This humorous as hell. That's what the hell is a smile tone, man? Oh my! When I seen the video for the first time, Pig Family, I just was like, hell no. He was trying to act like a revolutionary then. You know what I'm saying? When I first seen the video, I looked at, I said, wait a minute, this the revolutionary, this him? This dude is pathetic. Let's see if we can find some more of some more guys. Hold on, family. I'm gonna give you a little bit more of that. Okay, hold on, family. Family, this is I'm telling you got to laugh. You gotta laugh. You gotta laugh at this shit. You got to look at it. You got to laugh now. Wait a minute now. I'm trying to hit share. Hold on here. Wait a minute now. You gonna let me share my screen? I got my screen now. Hold it. Oh, so the share ain't lighting up no more. Ain't this about a mother? So, choose what to share. I can't share it. Something happened. I'm not able to share any more videos, huh? Ain't that something? Anyway, I'll figure it out. Screen sharing was canceled. Make sure you, wait a minute. Make sure you click. Screen sharing was canceled. How? I seen a message. Hold on, bear with me, family. Let's see if I can get this message up again. Screen sharing was canceled. I seen a message. Make sure you click share on the modal and not cancel. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, they saying I canceled it. Not letting me share the damn video. Okay, let me get it one more time. I'm gonna try it again. Now I should be able to share my screen. Hold on. Okay, I hit share. Damn, I can't share the screen. Oh, wow. They done got mad. Something done happened. They don't want me to share the screen no damn more. Anyway, family, Since they won't let me share the screen, let me share let me invite somebody. Let me invite y'all in. Somebody might want to say something before I let you go for the night. So I'm going to put the link in the chat. This is for anybody that wants to speak in reference to what you've seen. And, if you think that we need Ghazi Kozos to lead us, please come on and tell us about it. Our family, do you think we need people like Ghazi Cozo as revolutionary? Do you think that's the type of brother that's going to lead us into liberation? Put a 1 in the chat if Ghazi Cozo is the man, or those type of men are going to lead us from under the rule of the paleface. Put a 2 in the chat if you say hell no. You can even write hell no. You can write it twice. If you think Ghazi Cozo and those type of men with those type of energies are going to be able to lead us from under the rule of the paleface man, put a 1 in the chat. If you think hell no, put a 2 in the chat. Timber, hell no. I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? About eight twos. I feel you, bro. Man, I feel you. Decent pro. Man, all them twos. I'm with you with Tim. I'm with all y'all with them twos. Ain't no 2 to infinity. Hell yeah. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't happened in no time in history. Has the homo, the ding-a-ling holder, the scrotum scratcher, the knob polisher has never liberated the people. It ain't never been in history. Even if the white man is the one who's looking down through the annals of history, they ain't never seen Gumps being the ones who liberate the people from Gumps. It's not gonna goddamn happen. Period. So people like Gazi, y'all just give it up, man. Your character it's been blown. A lot of these cats on YouTube, their characters, but it's gonna be blown for the end. We're gonna see how these YouTube cats got their starts on YouTube. We're gonna see. Yeah, I'm gonna be going into some of that because I'm about to since I got a few devices, I'm about to start putting my videos from my old shows from the Yaz Real Hour back on. I'm gonna start putting my shows back on in a little bit. My shows from the Yaz Real Hour, like I said, I was back. Brother Tim said he been rocking with me since 09. I'm gonna start throwing those shows back on the internet. I'm probably put them on my website. And a few clips, maybe 1 or 2 shows full from, on my YouTube page. I might do that too. But it's coming very shortly. I think I'm gonna put up my first one tomorrow. I'm gonna start putting my shows up and then doing commentary on my shows, showing you going back to when I started, things I was saying years and years ago that are coming to pass now. I've been talking about these Gumps for years. And I'm one of the most vocal out here on this YouTube thing when it comes down to speaking against transgenderism, homosexuality, lesbianism, the isms that cause humanity to cease, the isms that cause male to kill himself, screwing males, because that's exactly what men do. men kill other men through homosexual behaviors. It's the white pale face gump that will not let diseases like anal cancer and colon cancer and gay bowel syndrome be put on death certificates of homosexual males as the reason of death. They won't say that homosexuality is what led them, the homosexual male that is, to contracting anal cancer, colon cancer, because you can get colon cancer too from bad diet, sitting down all the time, not moving around, big old belly, overweight, stuff like that. Yes, you can. But when you're homosexual and you get it, 9 out of 10 times, you probably got it because them knobs was going up in your bulo. Yeah. So these things, I've been talking about for years. But again, like I said, the homosexual pale-faced man that runs this whole United States of America and wants to be a global, knob polisher. This individual has made it where anal cancer from homosexuals, from being a homosexual, those homosexuals that contract anal cancer from getting plugged, getting popped in the behind from a penis, they're not going to put that on a death certificate. Why not? Why does the coroner not write on the death certificate, or whoever writes the death certificate, why don't they put on there what really caused anal cancer? Because if they do, then they're going to discourage, possibly, some homosexual behavior. And the light's going to be shone on them for their wickedness. As I said earlier, they don't like to have their wickedness, have no light shine on their wickedness. So, yeah, the nigga must die. I might put that episode on. I'm going to put the nigga must die on for sure. It's either going to be on my website or it's going to be on, I'm going to put it on YouTube. And the Cracker Must Die is coming out. I'm putting that out too. The Princess of Zambia, when I had the Princess of Zambia on, I'm going to put that on and give an update on that. Dr. Umar, before he became, Umar Ifatunde for the, before he became Big Papa and before all of that, what got him to be catapulted into the stratosphere. He sat right there with me on the TV show and we did a show together and he blew up from there. And I have the second show we done together, or the third, one of the two, because we did 3 shows. I have the second or the third one where he confirms out of his own mouth that Brother Dawa got him where he is. Brother Dawa's show was a catalyst that pushed him out there to the world. Basically, I'm paraphrasing. He didn't say it like that, but that's basically the gist of what he said. And I'm going to play that so you can hear that. I sat back in the cut and I said too much. But I wasn't meant to be a big-time YouTube personality to get millions of views. They didn't want the type of person like myself. See, I found out when I was doing public access TV, and I'm going to say this and let y'all go. When I was doing public access TV, I found out that the mainstream media and the public access don't even get along. Because, see, mainstream media, I didn't know at the time, was ran by these elite demons, devils, that control the narrative of the world. They give you the narrative of the world. It comes to us based off the news. And the pale-faced Jews run the news, okay? And they tell us and give us these stories through people they handpick to sit there on them screens, in front of them screens with no emotions, telling all them damn different stories, and sometimes lying and knowing they be lying, and not looking at the true facts and just taking one side, and all that stuff is set up by these wicked ass pale-faced devils. But when you're in public access, and you live, you have the opportunity to go live like I did, they can't control what you say. And if you know certain things, and if you stand on certain things and have certain principles, liberation principles, you stand on the principles of liberation of your people. And when you find knowledge about things that's going to liberate your people, you bring it to them, man, they don't like that. They didn't make live television for brothers and sisters like myself to get on TV and program the minds of the people through broadcasting. They didn't want us to cast a spell broadly on television. The pale-faced man wanted to be the one who does so. So he controls all of what comes on that live main screen. He controls every bit of it. That's why the narrative has always stayed the same. That's why the homosexual male is always going to be looked at as somebody we should look up to. Because that's the narrative of the pale-faced boy, the homosexual caveman, the savage himself. See, when I learned a lesson when I was doing public access TV. When ABC, I'm going to show the ABC News interview I had. ABC News came and interviewed me. I can't wait to put that back out. They deleted all that stuff off the internet. So many videos they deleted, it ain't even funny. Because they wanted to push somebody out there like a Tommy Sotomayor, like Kevin Samuels, the remake of a Tommy Sotomayor. Yeah, but with a little more finesse, a little more tweaking, but the same type of character. That's what they wanted to produce on YouTube. See, I can give you a little history. I was in television for 19 years. Television, behind the scenes, doing TV shows, annihilating honkies on TV, making them put it on, play it. Me going in, I paid my money to go in and pay and talk about honkies. I didn't get paid. I'm going to show y'all how this YouTube thing came about and how these superstars in the Wisconsin community came about and start getting paid to say anything. They don't speak against them goddamn honkies and Jews. Tariq Nasheed ain't going to talk against them goddamn Jews. That funny looking ass, woman hating ass Tommy Sotomayor, Moisture Mayor is not going to talk against them goddamn Jews. And that's why you see them with all them views on YouTube. Videos don't get messed with too much. And the only reason why Tommy Moisture Mayor was getting messed with so much because he was pissing sisters off and they was calling in. But you see, he's still around. Yeah. They had a plan for black consciousness on YouTube, and there was not for somebody that's going to speak out against them goddamn Jews and really know that real deal truth and don't like white women. Anyway, like I said earlier, family, I got the shirts. All right, I got the first batch in. You see. Hold on. Oh, okay. Got the first batch of shirts in. Brother get you a sister, sister get you a brother, drop the other, the both of you. All right, family. Brother Tim, like I said, you got your two in the mail on the way to you. They should be there to you. They told me at the post office Monday. All right, brother. So I'm going to put the T-shirts on my website. You can get them on the website, and you can get them every time I come through here on YouTube until, of course, I sell out of T-shirts. I have to buy some more. Hopefully, you all might want to buy one. $27. Hit the YouTube, hit the Cash App. It's in the chat. Go in the chat and find the Cash App, and you can hit the Cash App. I see Brother Tim already to hit it. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you again. That's why I said I had to send you them two shirts right off the bat. So, family, stay tuned. This is how I want to end the show. Brother get you a sister, sisters get you a brother. Drop the other both of you. The both of you. Alito family. Peace.